Hello, my name is Michael Price. I'm a sales recruiter. I have been for 25 years. I'm here to talk to you about what I'm going to describe as an academy role, and I'll go into more detail as to what I mean by that. This is going to pay something like 40 to 60k basic, 120k OTE, and I say something like because there is flexibility. That's the budget the client's given me, but he's saying, listen, Mike, somebody's slightly out of budget at one end or the other. Please do let me know. So the company is £15 million business. They've got a target to get to £24 million. Now I'm just going to do this without reading the slides actually because I've done so much recruitment for them. But what you've got is a consulting company, like a proper consulting company along the lines of KPMG, Deloitte. And if on this side you've got advisory and on this side you've got tin resale or license resale, whatever, this client is all the way over here. They have been bought, the £15 million business has been bought by a big services company. That services company has got to keep this company's brand because they are absolute, mega experts in AI and data consulting. And when you're an expert in AI and data consulting, you really want to maintain your position given the current market. But then all of a sudden, they've got loads of money from this acquiring company, and that's going to be one of the things that's going to fuel their growth from 15 to 24 million. The sales director who I'm recruiting for, I've known him for absolutely donkeys. He's done this a lot of time. And as I've said, this role is focused on consulting services. So this role is an academy role. And you've seen what the package is, and I'll clarify that a bit later on as well. But if you said to me, Mike, I want somebody who understands AI and consulting services, how much do I have to spend? You're going to have to spend about 100 to 120k, I would have said, basic, double OTE. Now that's great, and this client are hiring that. They're hiring that as well. That's part of the program. But I think what the very best companies do really well is they hire less experienced people who have the hunger and desire to get to that top spot and who grow with the business. And that really, in summary, is what this role is. Now, if you think about the role, it's a new business role. They've got this lovely route to market because they're owned by this big services company, the parent that are going to help them. They've got that supporting infrastructure being built by both the parent and by the new sales director. They really can roll out massive references in their own right as a consulting an advisory services company. And they can also use the referenceability of their bigger parent or the different frameworks that exist as well. And then lastly, and this is the most important bit, it's you. They're hiring a salesperson to drive revenue. There's going to be, on this £1 million target, it's selling cross-vertically. They're very strong in companies who turn over around 300 million. And the role is going to grow into a more senior role, into the client partner role. So they're pretty open in terms of what your background, what you've sold is. They want somebody who's new business. They want somebody who wants to be a big league player. They're pretty open on the vertical as well. Package, as I've said earlier, is 40 to 60k basic. What's really important is it's 3% of revenue and it's uncapped. So if you're sort of sat alongside some client partner and you go out and sell 4 million quid's worth of stuff, you're going to receive exactly the same commission rate as that more senior client partner. And that's unusual with this kind of academy role. And looking forwards, it's a beautifully positioned business. They're going to nearly double in size this year. And with that will bring all kinds of growth experience. And you're stepping into the much better part of the IT services market. Data and consulting, AI, is unbelievably hot. And I've done this job for 25 years. That right now is the best part of the market to be in. My contact details are on the screen. Also the email address of my colleague Joe. It's unlikely you'll speak to her, but I've included it anyway in case you swap emails. Thank you. I'll hopefully speak to you soon.